How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, not good.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you doing?
All right.
Good.
Guess we're gonna get snow.
Yeah, Wednesday's looking interesting.
Have you signed?
What's it?
Have you signed everything?
Oh, this is my stuff.
Oh, it's your stuff? Where the bills at?
Guessing in that stuff.
Huh?
You see it?
Okay.
Yeah, we're heading up to Minnesota for the Eagles-Vikings game for this weekend, and hopefully, I'm guessing with as warm as the ground is, but going through South Dakota is probably gonna be interesting, so. I don't know if we'll just drop down below or how we're gonna go, so. Should be interesting. I just hope we don't, or I don't drive all the way over there and watch them get their teeth kicked in.
They didn't.
They beat the Jets, but I don't know if that can really count for much.
Yeah. Do you have the two zoning applications?
Yep. It's just like,
I was just curious about.
one of them's already just doing an addition on, so what used to be on that garage, there, or his shop, there used to be a car wash right there. So all the cement work and footings and stuff's already there, he just wants to build onto that. And that one's the, it's right down here on East River. There's an older double wide there, she just wants to pull that out and put the new one in.
It's a single wide?
Yeah, and isn't that all right though? And
Is that residential or is that B?
it would be East River on, I don't know what East River would classify as. Cause I thought the only thing with our trailers is it had to be within 10 years current, or does that depend on where it's at?
Depends on where it's at, I think.
So that would be, so right here you get East River. So that'd be in this neighborhood right in here.
Probably B.
Oh, well.
It's commercial district.
Cause that was only, I wasn't sure. And as it goes for our commercial stuff, we really don't have anything on commercial for zoning.
No.
So, as long as it's not over 70 feet, isn't it?
It's like in manufacturing,
What's that?
B residential.
Because if it's a double wide, wouldn't that be the same as, or,
Well, this is a single one.
oh, but I thought, unless it was a.
How you doing, Mark?
Good, how you doing?
Good, no trouble.
I thought
Trying to.
or
What you?
double wides were still the same.
Yes.
trailer, aren't they?
Good.
'Cause they don't have the foundation.
There was a ambulance over by your place the other day. Is that your house or? No, no,
Oh,
I
gotcha.
gave the neighbor lady a ride. Oh.
I think
When she walked out,
that's
so I
when-
think she probably just.
And that's, I just, how we find out what is right on that.
Because there's definitions at the beginning.
Yeah. I sure felt like it was there.
is you don't use your trailer. Any dwelling larger than
Country's no pound, yeah.
6 square feet in an area which is.
Did for a little bit, then took it off.
Oh, did you?
You'd have to put it back on, but it looks
At
good.
an off-site location and any movable or portable
Yeah.
dwelling over 32 feet in length.
If we get chilly.
Provide construction
Yeah,
code
that would be
on
good.
its own chassis.
So goddamn.
And design
Yeah,
permanent
one day,
foundations
they'll
to
use
that.
occupancy.
We're talking single digits at night.
Or they,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
Which
Tuesday night, I think?
Yeah.
Tuesday night or Wednesday night,
I
yeah.
don't wanna go fishing today, we already held that shit that way.
Well, I bet tomorrow's supposed to be even worse for
I
me.
know it, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta put all my shit away again.
Manufactured. So,
Yeah.
I've never really figured out the difference.
Yeah, I always thought,
Manufactured house unit, it means a factory fabricated transportable building designed to be used by itself or incorporated with similar units at a building site into modular structure. Terms intended to apply to major assemblies does not include prefab panels, trusses, forming trees.
yeah, 'cause I always just took it as if it had a frame under it and it could be hauled away or considered.
Yeah, it does.
I guess.
Yeah, put wheels on it, but
Mm.
they can pull it separate in two.
And that's the difference between mobile
Right.
home and trailer and
Mm.
manufactured.
Gotcha.
I think that'd be. Get it back to it.
Cause right adjacent to it,
Well, they say it is. It says remove manufactured home. That's what it is.
mhm.
If it's manufactured, it's fine.
Yeah, cause what was there already wasn't
Afternoon,
on
evening.
permanent foundation either.
How are you doing?
In the house, well, there's O'Brien's and
Feel
there's
better?
the next one. That one's got 2 trailers on it in that area. They're not trailers, but
Better than you today,
a double wide and a single wide. So I wasn't sure, because the one was put in probably 16 years ago. 17, give or take. If that's the case, if she's going to pay, it's within 10 years old.
Pretty soon they're gonna be hauling some of the shit down to your place. it looks like.
What's that?
Individual
Down
panels
there.
are single
Where?
boxes for
On
support.
A Street.
Oh, yeah.
Dugout styles.
I drove down there, and I went down there and I seen where they had the road dug up.
Yeah.
Manufactured.
Jesus Christ, that is miserable.
So that's what they.
Both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been manufactured, but it says they put in manufactured.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I got confused too because
Yeah.
they're going from a double wide
So
to
it's
single
single.
wide, but they're saying it's manufactured.
Right.
They replace them.
And got plenty of clearance.
Hey, John, how are you doing?
Did you see the original?
Yeah. Oh, you did?
There's a little button there you need to push.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side,
On the
behind
bottom
the
right.
battery, or beside the battery, there's a little button. Little red
Tell
button.
the door.
Yeah.
Minutes.
Are the bills down here somewhere?
Right here.
Oh.
cut enough now?
Are they going into the sheriff's office?
No, they were coming in.
It was open when I came in.
Yeah, the one I come in.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Did you get locked down?
Yeah, they were locked down.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't work. She got it anyway.
So bad.
Hey there.
To order.
I've got
Allegiance, please stand. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get started, I would like to make a couple of comments. Community, Mr. Hanson of Great Falls Engineering, Councilman Nottingham, Town Council, and those in attendance at the last session of the September 24th special meeting all deserve an apology for the completely unprofessional actions of this council. Councilman Nottingham spent time to present maps and costs and was summarily ignored. A remark was made to the town council that was inaccurate, or to the town clerk that was inaccurate. She was hired to oversee the town and daily business of the town, and especially the budget. So the council, when the council does consult with the town clerk on expenditures, not the other way around. We do not, she does not consult with us. We have to look at our expenditures, find out where the money's at. If she has a question, then she's in her perfect rights to do that. So yes, the council does approve expenditures, but we all need to listen to the concerns of the person who actually keeps the town accountable. All the council's main concern is the town of Fromberg as a whole and making it viable. So therefore, all of you who were in attendance at the 24th meeting, and on the behalf of the council, we extend our apologies. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the next step on the agenda is Hardin County Sheriff's Report. Josh, you're up.
All right, thank you. Actually, pretty quiet month since our last meeting. Although a lot of little calls, welfare checks, some medical emergencies, building checks. There's we kind of had an ongoing threats, harassment. You'll see on here. It's family disputed stuff. It's not really law enforcement related. We have some stuff that was turned over to CPS to follow up on that really didn't rise to our level. That's what you've had. You've had a lot of medical calls and welfare checks, often on the same people. Mental health transports, stuff like that. So, I guess that's good news, huh?
Yes.
All right, I'll give that to you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Unless there's any questions.
Is there any discussion? Council? Okay. Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
Has the council reviewed the minutes? I've already looked at them, so.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes of September 9th, 2019 town council meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of September 9th, 2019. We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Then we had a special meeting called, in fact, 3 on September 24th, 2019. We had a public hearing.
I make a motion, we accept the minutes for September 24th, 2019 public hearing minutes.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the September 24th, 2019 for the public hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? September 24th, 2019, a series of special meetings. We had resolutions 492 and 493. Approval was made by the council.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from resolutions 492 and 493.
We have a motion to approve the minutes of the resolutions for 492 and 493. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? And the minutes, September 24th, for the discussion of an easement with Mr. Beekler.
I make a motion we accept the minutes for September 24th for discussion of easement.
Second.
We have a motion to approve the minutes of September 24th, 2019 for discussion of an easement. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
I make a motion we accept September 24th, 2019 approval of resolution 489.
And I'll second that as well.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes, September 24th, 2019, resolution 489. All in favor?
Aye. I make a motion we accept, well,
Have we looked over the bills and
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Bill? Okay.
make a motion we accept approval of the bills for September 2019.
Do you have a second?
Yep, I'll second that.
I have a motion to approve the bills and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Motion carries. Jan is not here. She is gone for the week, and so I am trying to do the minutes and not doing a very good job of it. But employee reports, so Jeremy, I guess you're it.
All right. Just real quickly, just still continuing the water sewer sampling and bringing the samples into buildings, getting them, everything's still going good there. Just keeping with the property maintenance, everything's slowing down, of course. And just the biggest thing was the water main break over there on Harley. Thank you to him. He was the first to notify me. But that's taken care of, and hopefully that's done over there. But
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
yeah, and then just a heads up, I'm bringing the truck in tomorrow to kind of get an estimate. There's some front end work that's going to be needed, and I believe anyway, they're just going to check it out and give me a quote, I guess, and just see what it's going to cost.
Okay.
So what's the matter with the front end?
It drifts back and forth.
So you need an alignment, is that what you're saying? It needs an
I believe
alignment,
there's, I don't
or
know
what?
the correct term, there's a,
Is Mark?
Has Mark
yeah, he
looked
knows
at it?
that, but I'm not gonna ask him. Anyway, it's like a idler arm bushing in a sense. They just wear out, it's on the sway bar that keeps the front end, so it
Probably
just,
track bar.
yeah, that's, but it's out of my hands, but I just wanted to get an estimate and then,
Okay,
not knowing, well, now I know, but
You know, you
anyway,
get a couple estimates.
yeah, I can do that. And then, yeah, get it back, probably put the plow on, that's the last thing, preparing for the storm coming,
okay.
get the plow on
And
it.
how is the water and
Everything's on Third
on
and
Third
good.
Street?
And then there's another plan to get with the homeowner's son. He works shift work though, so it'll be a couple more days until he's back off.
Okay,
And then, but yeah, we have a plan over there.
okay,
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah.
I appreciate you getting the water back on.
Yeah. You know, it's just,
Have we got, is there any plans for that over there so that we can get individual shut-offs to those residents?
yeah, and that's, I just wanted, my plan is start with that one, and then, like I don't know if I've told everyone, but there is documentation in 95 that it was recommended meter pits and curb stops to those houses, and I just don't know what happened.
They
But-
evidently looked at the budget and didn't find the money in the budget to do that.
But I believe I can, well, you're familiar with it, start where the trailer was moved out. There'll be one there, and then I can go into Sharon's, and then Carol has her own. So we only
Right.
need two.
Yeah, you'll just have to come from the line to,
Yeah,
To
and
her.
I was over there
Yeah.
yesterday, and Jeremy and I went over it together and talked to Jeff, Kathy's son. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig out that hydrant that's there, hook into the existing water line, and come to across the yard over near the road so she can have, and put the curb stop over there. Instead of, because where it shuts off at Chris's house, at Chris Kalanick's house, that line, it's like a W. It goes at a 45-degree angle from Chris's through her fence, through her driveway, and then it veers back over, and then it goes over to Sherry's house, and then it goes behind Carol's house. And she has a curb stop there. So rather than waste a lot of time and money that we don't have right now, I think it's easier to go ahead and put a line in from the existing line next to that water source and bring it out and put the curb stop out where it's readily
so you
available
can
for
go from
Jeremy's.
the,
And then we'll do the same thing
because
with,
the main line runs right down that Third Avenue.
we're gonna go off the existing line that comes from Chris's over to Kathy's. There's already existing line. We take that, dig that hydrant out, add on to that existing water line there, and bring it out to the street or out toward those trees there in her front yard and put in a curb stop. That should take care of that whole, that way it would isolate her line, Chris's line would be isolated, and then we'll do the same thing with Sherry's.
My thought is, because it's a 2-inch main line that runs right underneath where that the frost-free is hydrant,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a straight line, and Tim was right, it goes straight in line, it's in straight in
It's a
line
straight
with
line.
all of them homes. It
All
doesn't
three
go
of
out to
those
thirds whatsoever, so I can just isolate it on the end of
Right.
each property.
Right,
Yeah, where the hydrant is, because that's probably where the water breaks off and goes into that residence.
We were gonna find it, me and Jeff were gonna find it there, and he would prefer it back by his fence, but by his driveway. I don't know, we were just getting options together. As long as I can get a
You're
curb
gonna
stop
be
there,
digging up somebody's yard.
he's
I was
doing,
doing
he's
that.
doing all that.
He's doing his own.
He's bringing his own mini
it's private
excavator
property,
in,
so he's gonna do it.
and so I'll just be on
He's got
hand.
an 8-inch water line going down the middle of Third.
He'll only be digging on his property though, at the 2-inch.
Right, and then we'll.
And the other option is go to the
existing water
south.
line and tee off of that.
Go to the south of their property, put the curb stop there.
The ordinance requires the curb stop to be as close to the property line as possible.
It will be on her, over her.
So that would be
property line.
by her fence then?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about putting it in the yard or closer.
No, I didn't want to, I wanted to keep it, yeah, by that fence, either north or south of that property, but hopefully that gets
Well, then
done
you'll still
soon.
be on private property, either her private property or your neighbor or their neighbor's private property.
Well, the curb stops are normally on the property anyway. So,
I'll check into that then.
anything
Yeah.
else, Jerry?
No, that's-
So, like, I'm just confused, I mean, 80% of the properties here have them on their property, so.
Right.
We're supposed to go stick it in the street, is that what we're getting at?
No,
or-
it's supposed to be on the property, as close to the property line as
Yeah.
possible.
I was
Right,
gonna say, it's usually
Yeah,
right on the
and that's-
adjacent edge, so hence that means you're digging on private property.
Right.
I just don't get-
yeah.
So that would work then,
Uh-huh.
all right. But
As
yeah,
long as
so-
we're, as close to the property line as we can be.
Property's supposed to have curbs.
That's what it, mhm.
And that wasn't done over there, individual curb stops, so that's what we're trying to get resolved. And
Yeah, I need one for
work
my
on and
place
get it
too.
done.
I don't have a curb stop either. I was waist deep, I said, I don't have a curb stop either, I was waist deep in water, and everybody else's water was shut off except for mine this last year. This-
You don't have a curb stop or a valve on your property at all?
Nope.
Well, maybe you can get with Jeremy and we
The
can
only
go
way
and
to
try
shut
and
his
see.
off is to shut it off there in front of my,
No,
right in that
no.
corner.
No,
there.
the
No.
service line doesn't even
Nate
shut it
and
off.
them went up and shut every valve off on
Yeah,
all the blocks, and the water, I was still waist deep in water fixing my line.
Oh.
well, we'll take a
So-
look at that and see where we
If
can,
it's
where we
a tough
need
winter
to
again,
do.
if something breaks, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, yeah.
While he's at it, I think I have a curb stop on my place, but I don't have a clue where it's at. It sure isn't showing. Yeah,
Okay.
we need to-
Well, that's one thing that's on our agenda for, in the springtime is Jeremy and Jay are gonna go and locate every single one of those shut-off valves and curb stops. Dig them out, we'll clean them out, whatever, and mark them, and then we'll put them on our maps so that everybody, we know where they're at, because we have a hard time finding them ourselves. If the maps are not correct, there are a lot of times when, we're over there 2 or 3 hours trying to find a silly curb stop when it should be right there. And then we have some that have been abandoned, and there's two right close together, you never know which one is the one that goes to the house. So we need to correct all that. And it's gonna take some time,
There's a
but
lot of
we're
correcting.
trying to get everything corrected, and so we know exactly where we're at.
What's your address, Elton?
He's on the
I can't
corner
remember
of
the-
First
I was thinking
Main
my, P-
Street.
First or A Street?
I was thinking my P.O. box.
No.
Well, your front door faces
We're on
First
First
Street,
Avenue,
right?
22 First Avenue.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll, put everybody on a list that has a problem finding their curb stops and shut-off valves, and we'll try to get those taken care of. We're supposed to get snow Wednesday, so, that nasty 4-letter word. Okay, anything else, Jeremy?
That was it.
Thank you. New business is to approve the signatory for the town clerk on the accounts, all the accounts at Bank of Bridger. Sometimes Nate works full-time, Dave, Bill work full-time, Tim sometimes is gone. If I am, as I was this week, sick all week,
Well, that's-
then it's kind of hard to get everybody here, so, what's that? It's resolution number 494. So,
Didn't we come across this while back with having too many people with signatures on it?
well,
and
that's because we
cleaned it up?
had, yeah, and right now there's only 2 signatures on all of the accounts except for the water account, and that's Tim's signatures on that. But Jan's signature isn't on any of the other ones, so. So, this is a resolution setting forth the procedure for minutes and this is for the recording, resolution.
We're on number 8.
Yeah. So, there has to be another resolution in here. And we may have to table that because I don't see them.
Right here.
Okay.
You need it?
Yeah, let me see that. I'll find mine in a minute. No, this is for preparing the town council meeting. This is for the video and the minutes.
Yeah, I don't have it right now.
So we'll
That's what
table,
it is approved resolution 494 regarding.
But we
I'm
skipped
looking at
over 8.
this.
We're on 8.
And I don't know if we need a resolution for that, because she has just put it on there and evidently she has checked on this.
You don't need a resolution to show bank.
Okay, yeah, so we'll have to do that. And
I make a motion, we table this, with another signature for the accounts,
Okay,
for the clerk.
so
So we need to set up a special meeting so that we can read that resolution in.
Well, if it's an immediate need for it, but if you can get by until the next
I think.
regular
we
meeting,
can.
Yeah.
there's no, call another special
Wait a
meeting.
minute, here's
And
one,
we've got by for
489.
several months, so, 3 years, whatever.
Old business.
Did you
make
make
the
the motion?
I made the motion.
Oh, okay, I'm
Second.
sorry.
I'll second.
Sorry, didn't hear you. So we have a
To table.
motion and a second to table the clerk treasurer signatory on the accounts. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So now we are looking at old business, and it is Resolution 494 regarding videotaping of meetings and recorded devices. And it was tabled the last time we talked about it, so, at the last meeting. So council needs to approve Resolution 489, a resolution to establish the method of holding the municipal elections. What is this?
It's not on the
That's a
agenda.
minute,
You're on the wrong
that's your
resolution.
minutes from a special meeting.
You're
I'm
be
looking at resolution,
uh,
she has up here,
Yeah, that was
resolution
in the wrong-
489.
need a 494.
Right here, okay, I skipped it, I'm sorry. Okay, resolution 494, I'm sorry.